Hey, it's Cheryl here. I'm at lot 42, and to be honest with you, I'm in a bit of a rush and I didn't have time to put on a microphone or anything, so hopefully it's not sounding too cavernous in here. I'm at lot 42, and lot 42 is an amazing location in Kitchener, Ontario, Canada, for those of you who are watching in other places, that hosts amazing events for large groups of people. I'm actually in the bar area right now, which is pretty cool. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is how to choose locations, or the right location for your videos. So let's get started. So there are some considerations when it comes to choosing the right location for your video or videos. Hopefully you're doing more than one. My name is Sheryl Plouffe. I am a video marketing strategist, and so I work with emerging entrepreneurs and multi-million-dollar small businesses to help them leverage video and grow their business and their brand. My take on it, though, is to utilize TV industry best practices and to really help people to create a full-fledged 24/7 communication strategy. So when you're doing videos, it's important to be mindful of where you're actually shooting the videos from. So I wanted to give you 3 tips today on some considerations for when you choose your location. So we just happen to be at lot 42, which is a really cool place that has a lot of different areas within it. We've got this bar area, and there's names. I can't remember all the names right now, but there are names for all. In fact, should I take you on a bit of a tour before I give you my 3? Let me show you. Actually, it's kind of cool. So this is lot 42. Now the lights are not on right now, and if we were to go out in the other area, there's another huge. Almost like a airplane hangar. They've got like so much space here, and they often host big conferences. They're going to be hosting some Oktoberfest events here as well. Okay, so how do you choose the right location for your videos? Well, the first thing that you need to consider is the location that you're choosing aligned with your brand? Is it aligned with your brand? Let me give you an example. If you are, let's say you're a real estate professional and you specialize in high-end luxury real estate, as an example. Well, you're going to want to make sure that the locations that you choose in the backdrop of your videos to promote yourself and to differentiate yourself, that they're luxurious and that they're upscale and that they're high-end. Right? Because you want there to be an alignment with the backdrop of where you're doing your video to what it is that you're saying and the message that you're trying to convey. Another example of that might be, let's say you're a health coach and you're creating content and you are doing some videos and you're standing in front of McDonald's. Right? Like, it's not aligned. It's totally not aligned with your brand. So I want you to think about that next time you decide to do a video and really give some consideration to, is it, number one, aligned with your brand? The second thing to consider is it aligned with your message? The individual message that you want to share in that particular video. So let me give you an example of today. I'm talking about locations. I'm talking about how to choose the right location and some considerations for choosing the right location. So I came to lot 42 because this is an amazing location to hold events, to potentially use as backdrop for videos and that sort of thing. This is an event venue. So it's really aligned with my message today, talking about backdrops and locations for video. See what I'm saying? So you have to think about, is it aligned with my overall message that I want to share in that particular video? So another example of that might be if you are if you're a coffee shop and you're looking to do, videos on, the best beans to use in the cappuccino or something like that, you'd want to in that case, be in a coffee shop, right? Or have beans or bags of beans potentially placed behind you, and so that the location becomes a character in the video. It's aligned with the message of that particular video, right? The third thing that is a consideration for your location when you choose, for your videos is to ask yourself, is it readily available? Like, is it available? Is there a cost to it or no? Is it something that's accessible to me? Is it available to me? Because sometimes the best location is the one that's right in front of you and that's just readily available. Sometimes we think too much and put too much stock into the location of the video, and that thinking that everything in the backdrop has to be perfect, which isn't always the case. If it's aligned with your brand, if it's aligned with your message, and it's readily available, maybe it's in your home, then great, right? You can still use your home as your backdrop. Don't feel like everything in the backdrop has to be perfect or that you have to be on location. You could do a whole series of videos from your home office. That's perfectly fine. And your home office doesn't have to be perfectly outfitted, right? It doesn't have to be looking like it's from an IKEA catalog. We would all wish that, but that's not always the case. So I would say to keep those three things in mind. Is the location that you're choosing aligned with your brand? Is it aligned with your individual message for that video? And is it available? Is it readily available? Because sometimes the best location is the one that is in front of you and that's readily available to you. So having said that, please connect with me on Facebook if you want to connect with me on Facebook. For those of you who may be new to me, I'm also on Twitter, and I am also on all these other platforms. I typically broadcast this show later on in the day on YouTube, so you can go there to subscribe. I'm also on LinkedIn, and my new personal favorite, Instagram. I'm on Instagram too, so I hope that I can connect with you guys there, and I hope you have a great day. If you have any questions at all about locations or some questions for me, I'm happy to answer. You just have to leave a comment below this video. I get a notification and I respond to every question. So thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see what locations you choose for your next video. Bye for now from Lot 42. Talk soon.